All right. Houston Rockets, Minnesota Timberwolves, Game 4. Houston laid an egg in Game 3, and they need to play better, man. Houston has not looked like that potent offense that we've seen in the regular season thus far. Granted, they're playing a very inexperienced Minnesota team, so they've been able to still win a couple games in this series, but they're going to have to play better to defeat this Minnesota team. If you're Houston, they're going to have to play better. And looking forward, Houston's going to likely play Utah. And if they were to play the Thunder, that would mean the Thunder would have gotten hot. So, against Utah, they're down 3-1. So either of those teams, you're going to have to play some really good basketball. And Houston beat the Utah Jazz 4-0 in the season series, right? And they only played one game, I believe, from February on. And again, the Rockets won that game. But I'm just saying, this Utah Jazz team is playing with a totally different type of confidence right now. And sometimes that's all it takes. Because Quinn Snyder can coach his behind off. And Houston's going to have to really play better if they're still thinking championship or bust. Steph Curry will be back in the next round at some point. So the Warriors will be healthy. The Pelicans are not easy. They've given the Rockets a handful. I'm just saying, Houston's the number one team in the NBA. Had the best record pretty much throughout. They're going to have to play better. Now, Derrick Rose, 1917 game, he ties it up. D Rose has played with a lot of energy in this series. I'm so happy for him. Maybe Minnesota give him another contract. Maybe they'll give him another. I think he's been a spark for that team. Crawford. Nice crossover in 2. I think Minnesota should give D Rose another shot, man. CP3 for 2. Okay. 25-24 now. Other way. Teague, Cat. I still don't think the Timberwolves are going through Cat enough. I just don't see it enough. That's the only downfall I don't like. And Butler goes and 1 here. When D Rose is in that game, he's not looking to go inside. Chris Paul gets that 2 to go. D Rose still trying to get his. And again, though D Rose makes points like this right here, it doesn't change a team's defense. You just live with that. I don't think D Rose is going to beat you single-handedly at this point in his career. Same like Crawford. Crawford can make shots, but if they're not running their offense, this is not going to beat the Rockets. You got to go through the mismatch is Karl Anthony Towns. You're not going to outshoot the Rockets. This is the mismatch. Off that switch, that's the mismatch. That's what you should be. That's what makes teams have to reconfigure their defense. Not shooting jump shots with Jamal Crawford or D Rose getting into the lane. That's not your MO. Harden. Scoring is his MO. Ooh, Harden. Oh, yeah, man. You can count that. When he started tapping like that, he'll put that shit on the board. Oh, he cooking right now. Oh, he cooking. I know that's through the bottom of the net. I ain't even got to look at that one. When he get that rhythm, you ain't seen nothing yet. I'll show you rhythm in the third quarter. Look at D Rose. Again, these shots that D Rose are making, a lot of ISO ball, not in the flow of the offense. That's all I'm saying. Now look at this. Go inside the Cat. Now you got to think about this switch that you got going with Trevor Ariza ending up on Cat. Again, I like D Rose attacking. I like what he's giving his team. I really do. Now that one I'm not upset about because he just went out and beat the defense. If you can get 2 points that quickly, please go ahead. Now Harden down the lane. He struggled in the first half though. Only made 4 field goals, 4-14 from the field. Like I said, just wait for this third quarter. D Rose down low. Again, that's in the flow of the offense. A pass from Karl Anthony Towns, I'm fine with that. But now the third. Now look at that score. It was 50-49. And I want you to pay attention to that score. The Houston Rockets are about to go nuts. Chris Paul. Yep. This is ridiculous. Okay, Wiggins scores. So at the 8:40 mark, Minnesota gets their first points of the third quarter. All right, now Jimmy Butler drills a three. Minnesota back in rhythm, right? Nope. Harden for three. He's not done. Ariza, Tucker. Honestly, this Houston team isn't done. It was 50-49 at halftime. The T-Wolves are now down 20. And again, they weren't running offense in the first half. They had ISO guys making plays. Now what do you do when the Rockets are in rhythm? You don't have a rhythm. Guys were just making tough shots for you. D Rose was making unbelievable plays. You're in no rhythm, and you now find yourself down 25 just like that. D Rose. I'm fine with those two, but like I said, this one is over. CP3 for three. Harden and CP3. I think Harden outscored this Rockets team by himself in the third. All of a sudden, this game is pretty much over. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rockets erupt for 50 points after you're going to see one last three from EG. They go off for 50 points in the third. They increased their lead by 20. It's a 22-point game in the fourth. Now 24. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is over. People, if you can look up, some of the Minnesota people have started to leave. The Rockets are up 32. Did I say they increased their lead by 20? I meant 30. This is what happens when you don't run offense. And for the Rockets, their offense is give the ball to Harden and CP3 and make plays. I don't know where this Minnesota defense is, but with Karl-Anthony Towns, with Karl-Anthony Towns, Butler, and Wiggins, they should be better than this. Thibodeau's the coach, and Teague know how to play defense. We're watching D Rose stat stuff, but this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. The Rockets take a commanding 3-1 lead. Oh my goodness. Give me that. Clint Capella. 14, 17, and 4? This is disrespectful. So the Rockets have a chance to close this series out Wednesday night. They're up 3-1. I expect them to close it out. They should. And they'll be playing likely the Utah Jazz in the next round. Wow.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.